240 supply, and then this one here indicates we're running on the leisure battery. Okay. So they're the lights you want to see when you're on site and you're ready to go.
So if I'm going out, you just put that off, do you?
Yep.
Does that mean the outside light wouldn't work? That's just everything off?
Yeah, well, yeah, the outside light wouldn't work, but obviously
you
you can. I've got all the lights switched on at the minute. You could just go around and manually switch all the lights off. Obviously, you probably wouldn't have all the lights on like I have now, but you can go around and manually switch them on. But yeah, you'd have to leave this panel in for that external light. Okay. The external light to work.
Makes sense.
View levels. So this shows us the condition of the leisure battery.
Okay.
If we were plugged into the car, this would also show the power in the car battery as well.
So that's a vehicle battery?
Yeah, the reason for that is you can, when you attach to the car, you could press the vehicle battery button and it would run off the car battery. So this would light up and this light would go off. But you always want to be running off the leisure battery. The main thing is if you run off your car battery and you flatten it, once your car's flat, you're not going anywhere. You're stranded wherever you want to know, so I wouldn't recommend that. Last one on here, water pump. That literally switches your water pump off. It is as simple as that.
So I want that on most of the time, you know, because that's going to control the sink. And
as you can hear, switching that on and off doesn't make a blind bit of difference, because the only time that pump will run is if you lift your tap up.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, got it. Yeah,
and that's your pump running.
Yeah, fantastic.
So.
Yeah.
It's alright, no worries. Once you've switched that panel on, you can prime your water system. And obviously make sure you've got your drainage tap closed and you've got your water pipe in the bucket. Because if you've got that tap open, your little yellow one, all the water will come straight out of the Acheron and go straight through that hole in the floor. So, for your water system, it's always cold tap first. And just run the tap until you get constant running water.
Right.
It'll splutter for a sec now because we had the pipe off the floor.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the air.
That's fine.
Once it's running constant like that, that's your cold water done. So to do your hot water, it's just as easy as shut it off, turn it round to the hot side, and just open it up again. When it's been drained, it took me about 2.5 minutes to get the air out. So all you literally need to do is just lift the tap up, the pump will do all the work for you, and it'll literally fill the boiler up, push all the air out the system, and obviously all the air will come out.
That's a multiplier. That's just what it's home. That's a multiplier. Isn't it? It's just, you know, it's heating it as it goes through the boiler.
Yeah, so with your boiler though, it's a 10-litre water tank. So when it's heated up, once you've used them 10 litres, it needs to reheat it again though. So obviously, you have to be quite sparing with the water as such. Obviously, it's only showers really and things like that.
Smashing.
Happy with that so far?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Right, we'll do the heating and hot water next then, while we're on that subject. So it's all above the door here. I'll try and stand somewhere so you can see it. You can probably see it from there. Can you both see it from there?
Yeah, fine.
So with this panel, all you do is just click it, and that wakes up the screen. Okay, so it's a lovely little roller ball, and as you'll see, it flashes on the different icons that were selected on. Sorry, that's my compressor for the workshops either side of me. So the little van, you see it flashing on the van. All you do is click on the van, and this is setting your temperature for your heating.
For the heating,
So literally, like your thermostat at home, you can set it. So say if you set it at 20, and then obviously when the van gets below 20 degrees, the heating system will automatically fire up and heat the van up. So for your heating, all you need to do is just set what temperature you want your heating to come on at. That's it. Simple as that.
That's fine.
So next one over. This is your hot water now. So obviously that's hot water off. So one click is 40 degrees. Next one is 60 degrees. And then the last one is boost.
Right. So what would you recommend? Just 40?
See you get on. Depends how hot you like your water. If it's anything like my ex-wife, it would be on 60 and the shower still wouldn't be hot enough.
Steam coming everywhere?
Yeah. So you can literally set it. I'd start off on 40 and see how you find it. If it's not hot enough for you, just turn it up. And all you literally do is just, when you're on 40, just select it, and that's it, it's on 40. As you see the little symbol flashing above it. Oh, it's just stopped now. If I turn it up to 60. When it's flashing above you there,
it'll be heating it.
It's heating. So when it's a solid light, it means it's up to temperature. Same as your heating, that's the little flame there. When the flame's constant, it means A, either it's at temperature, or B, it doesn't need to be on because it's higher temperature than you want your thermostat set up. So on your water, you've got the 40, 60, and then boost as well. What the boost mode does, it draws the power away from your central heating, or your heating system, sorry, and puts all its power into your hot water tank. So it speeds up the process of heating the tank up again. So it's good if you're both having showers it's good just to click it on boost mode.
Yeah.
And then you know that if the wife's had a rather long hot shower or yourself's had a rather long hot shower,
One left.
you know that the boiler's working at its optimum to reheat that water back up for you.
Got it. Tremendous.
So,
Fantastic.
40. So, next one across is your power select. So your heating system, which is down in the corner, will run on electric, gas, or gas and electric.
Okay.
So I'll explain them. So you obviously gas, mixed 1, which is electric and gas,
Right.
mixed 2, which is electric and gas again, electric 1 and electric 2.
Okay.
I'll explain the difference between them. The 1s and 2s are the kilowatts of electric. Okay. So it's either 1,000 kilowatt, 1,000 kilowatts or 2,000. But the easiest way of describing that is think of Granny's old electric fire. In fact, one is bar. 1 bar, 2 is 2 bars.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Right.
And all it is that's the speed it'll take to heat the van up.
Okay.
So if you imagine the more power you put to it, the faster it'll heat the van up.
Okay.
Obviously the less power, the system will work fine, but it'll just take longer to get up to that temperature.
So that's a gas and electric heater and hot water boiler.
Yeah. It's all in the same
in the
unit.
same unit.
What it is in the middle of it there's a cylinder that holds your water, and then round the outside is like a sort of jacket, a cavity where it heats the air up. So it's the hot air which is heating your van, and obviously the cylinder inside heats up with your hot water internally.
Fantastic.
But I would recommend, you'll probably be fine on electric 1 in the summer.
Yes.
So electric 1.
Most electric.
Obviously if it's deepest darkest winter, the best power you can get out of it is your mix 2. Because that's obviously the gas burners and the electric element all going at the same time. So that's obviously winter time. I'd recommend gas and electric, but in the summer you'll be fine with 1 electric 1.
Electric one, yeah.
Okay.
That.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine.
So the last one on the top is the little fan.
Yeah.
This is when I can get on it. So the little fan. What the little fan is the speed that the fan blows.
Okay.
So it's either eco, high.
So the fan for
the heating.
Oh, for the heating, right?
So for your hot water is obviously just a cylinder that heats up. For the heating, it's air blown. So it heats the air up and then blows that hot air around the van.
Yeah, okay.
So if you look at the vents, there's certain vents around. You see the back one down there and the one here.
Okay.
That's where the hot air is blown out. So the fan is literally just setting the speed of what you want it to. Now there's eco or high. Quite self-explanatory. Yeah. There is also like the hot water boost.
Okay.
But it'll only let me switch the boost on when you're jumping up in the temperature.
Yeah.
So imagine if it was 10 degrees outside and you want it 20 in here, it'll let you select boost then. Okay. And it does the opposite of the water. It takes the power away from the hot water and puts all its power into the heating system for you, so it'll speed up the heating process
that's
for
great, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Perfect.
You play about with that.
One thing I will show you is if you switch your heating off and switch your hot water off, what you can do is go to the little fan symbol there, click on it, it'll say off, turn it to vent, click it again, and then you can have a manual fan then.
Oh, right.
So all that is doing is literally circulating fresh air around the van for you. So it's like switching a van on, like a fan on your side.
Is that going now? Or
it will. The only thing is that will only kick in when the system's cold.
Oh, right.
So because we've had the boiler on now, it's going to be hot in there.
Yes,
but if you did get in here in the summer and obviously you're hot, as I am now, you can literally turn that fan on and it will just literally blow fresh air around the fan for you. So that's a good thing. A lot of people don't know about that. But you have to have your heating off, you see no symbol above it. Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. It's kicked in there.
Yeah, that's fab, and then you can. It's still hot here, but it'll go colder.
It will. Obviously, when you haven't got it switched on, it will be.
That's fabulous. Yep, got you.
Okay,
that's good.
And you know it's on because you get the little symbol up above there. Okay. So just turn it off. Yeah. Happy with that?
Yeah.
So far, right. I will talk about the rest of the screen.
Okay.
So the next one in the corner here. This is a stop-start timer. So you can set a time when you want it to come on, when you want it to come off, whether you want the heating on, the water, what temperature you want the heating on, what temperature you want the water. You know how I've gone through that whole top menu? Yes. You can literally program a stop-start timer for all of that.
For each of that.
So you can literally set a time. So if you're going out for the day, you can leave your van powered up.
Yeah. You can
set your timer so you can go out walking up the hills or something, and when you get back at 5 o'clock, it'll be nice and warm and everything in here for you. So next one across on the bottom.
Central heating at home.
Yeah. Similar. The little clock is just setting the time.
Okay.
Simple as that. And then the spanner. This is the menu as such. Index just brings up the code for the unit. Brightness, the brightness of the screen. Language, if you want to speak French or German to it. good old reset.
Okay.
So if you ever have any problems and it's not doing what it's told, same as anything electrical, hit the reset. All it does is shut the computer down, slaps it on the ass, and then switches it back on again. So everything will work fine for you.
And everything will be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fantastic. Yeah. That's
right. So this is
functions.
yeah. It is. As long as you've got the basics, as long as you're confident you can get heating and hot water, I'm happy.
Fine. Absolutely. Yeah.
So on the screen, this is how it'll sit normally. So obviously that's the time. The little black plug there just indicates that we've got the switch on inside the box there. You know the orange light I showed you? That just if you switch that orange light off, that plug will disappear. Okay. So if you haven't got the plug there, just lift it up and check the orange lights on the on the consumer unit. Box, okay? Yeah. I don't know whether to show you this or not. Do you ever argue over how hot the heating is?
Not usually. Well,
sometimes.
What you can do is just turn the... Oh, hang on. If you've got your heating on, sorry. What you can do, when you're on that... Oh, switch it on now. Got your heating on.
Yeah.
When you're on that front menu, what you can do is just turn the dial and it'll turn it up and down.
Okay.
So without going into it, if you're in here, rather than scrolling through all the menus, all you need to do is just turn the dial and it'll automatically turn your heating up and down.
Okay.
I've upset it all now.
You've got yeah. Okay.
And just to switch it off, is just hold down the button in the middle.
And that's it all on.
Yeah, it'll switch off. And then same again, just hold it down and it'll fire it back up. I've just confused it because I've pressed too many buttons there. That's about it for the controls up there. Okay. Happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. Right, I'll move on to your fridge next.
Okay.
So, do you think your fridge is on? I think that's switched on.
No.
No, I didn't think they are. These are a new type of fridge. You see the tiny little green LED light in there?
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So your fridge is on.
Yeah, fine.
All these fridges is on the other fridges. They've got big, massive blue screens, and what they're finding is everyone's putting a tea towel over them because they're really bright at night.
Oh.
So that's the only way to tell your fridge is on is that little tiny little light. To wake up the menu, all you do is just press the grey button in the middle.
Okay.
And as you see now, there's a little flame lit up.
Yeah.
And then this is the temperature of the fridge. So I've got it on running on gas, and I've got it as cold as it will go.
Okay.
If you hold the little grey button down for a couple of seconds, it will start flashing. Okay. So now you can change the power for the fridge. You can go from vehicle battery, which is the battery symbol, so when you're driving down the road you can run it off the car.
Oh yeah.
Or electric. So all you do is just press the grey button again, that'll select it, so that's on the battery now, and then all you do, set the temperature, press the grey one again, that's it.
So that's running off electric.
Yeah, electric.
When you're on site, that's probably what you're going to do.
Yeah, probably. But I would every now and then to put it onto gas. So all you do is hold it down, go across, select the flame, select the temperature, set.
Right.
If the gas doesn't light, it's just a matter of switching the fridge off, leave it a few seconds, switch it back on, and it will automatically try and prime and light it. If it doesn't, all you need to do is just keep switching that on and off. If it constantly does do it, it's obviously just check A, you've got gas, and B, that you've got it switched on.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
great.
on gas and electric is when the fridge works at its full potential.
Okay.
On the vehicle battery, it only holds the temperature. So if you ever want to drive along with things in your fridge, you need to make sure that you've got it cold first before you change it over to the vehicle.
Okay.
And to change it over to the vehicle, it's just a matter of plugging it into the car, coming in here, switching, holding the grey button down, putting it on the vehicle battery and select it on that. Okay. And you know then when you're driving down the road that your fridge has been kept cold.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
Yeah, because the vehicle battery is only enough power just to hold the temperature.
Yeah, and it's being charged when the vehicle's running, so that's fine. It's not going to drain it. You know,
No.
On the go.
No, it won't drain on the car. Obviously it will if you sit parked up anywhere for a long period, but I mean how often a year? It's not exactly have a 4-hour stop at the services, do you? There's not really much to do for 4 hours. This is a really big queue. Open the fridge, just hold the lever down, and there you go.
Okay.
So obviously you've got the fridge and you've got a freezer compartment in the top there.
Fab.
Okay.
It's okay, got that.
Lovely. Right, oven.
Yep. Okay.
I'll open this door and squeeze in here. So your oven, you've obviously got electric ring, 3 gas burners. Electric ring is just 1 to 6 on here. Yeah. Obviously that will only work when you're plugged into the mains on the 240. For your gas, it's just 1/4 of a turn, hold, and ignite.
Right, it's got it. Okay.
As easy as that. It's 1, 2.
It's better than one at home.
Yeah.
As easy as that. Now the sparker will always work as long as you've got battery power in your 12-volt battery, in your LED battery, should I say. Okay. Obviously, if you have been using this for a long period of time, don't drop the glass straight away because you'll find you'll shatter the glass if it's been really hot. No different than your oven at home. So next one, grill pan handle, and then the grills. This is the one lovely one here again. 1/4 turn, hold, spark.
Yeah.
As easy as that.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. And then oven underneath, gas again, quarter turn, hold, spark.
There we go.
As easy as that.
Fantastic.
I wish my oven was that clean.
Yes. As easy as
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.